This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of March 8th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. A medical technology entrepreneur who is working with the University of Notre Dame is preparing for the commercial launch of a pillow that can improve oxygen flow for patients who struggle with emphysema and COPD. The Oxillo system is intended to help people who require supplemental oxygen when they sleep but struggle with wearing a nasal cannula, a medical device that consists of tubing and two prongs placed in the nostrils. Sleep Easy Technology founder Anthony Esplin appeared on Inside Indiana Business TV.
Our product just creates that oxygen-rich environment. So as you lay your head on your pillow, it's blowing the oxygen to your face. And so it creates and maintains oxygen levels for someone that would use a nasal cannula. For people that have lower liter flows, you probably won't feel the breeze. But if you do have higher liter flows, which our product is ideal for 1 to 4 liters per minute, you can feel that air coming through. With a nasal cannula, like 1 to 4 liters a minute is not really high like airflow. So you probably won't feel it as much because our product has a contour to it that as the oxygen pumps out and your face is next to it, it builds up like an oxygen cloud in front of your face.
Esplin says the startup has received some seed funding. It has also secured manufacturers to produce some of the parts of the system, including a company in Elkhart. A Chicago-based startup co-founded by an Indiana native is getting a big boost with support from the Indianapolis International Airport. Pluie announced this morning its self-sanitizing diaper changing tables are being installed in multiple locations throughout the airport. Co-founder and Chief Operating Officer Brittany Heiser, who is a Cathedral High School graduate, says the table uses a patented UVC light system to kill 99% of germs. The system is activated when the table is closed and is designed to sanitize the changing surface in 60 seconds after each use. The company said more than 40 changing tables will be located in the men's, women's, and family restrooms throughout the airport. Indianapolis-based charter school operator Paramount Schools of Excellence has announced plans to open a STEM academy aimed at girls in grades K through 8th in 2024. Paramount says the charter school, called Girls in STEM Academy, will be located in the Broad Ripple area. Officials hope the school will have an enrollment of 500 students. Columbus-based Cummins is making what it calls a major announcement today. Few details are available, but the manufacturer said it will detail its strategy to accelerate the transition to a decarbonized future. Cummins CEO Jennifer Rumsey, who appeared on Inside Indiana Business TV last summer, said the company's Destination Zero strategy to reach net zero emissions by 2050 is key to the company's future. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Get ready, Southwest Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the second annual Engage Southwest Indiana event presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank, Tuesday, April 11th at the Old National Events Plaza in Evansville. We'll be diving into regional and statewide initiatives with a focus on talent, education, and issues shaping our economy. It's all about advancing the future of Indiana. More at ibj.com/engage.
An engineering innovation company in Boston is expanding into Indiana. Draper announced the opening of a new office at the Westgate at Crane Technology Park in Nodin. The company said the office will focus on microelectronics research and development, as well as strategic programs for the U.S. Department of Defense and the nearby Naval Surface Warfare Center Crane Division. The Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer Index dipped 5 points in February as farmers expressed concern about higher cost for the upcoming planting season, shrinking confidence in future growth of U.S. ag exports, and weakening farmland values. Jim Mintert is director of the Purdue Center for Commercial Agriculture.
The Ag Economy Barometer declined 5 points this month to a reading of 125, down from 130 last month. And that leaves the barometer unchanged compared to this time last year, but down 40 points compared to where it was 2 years ago this time of year.
Despite strong farm income last year, 72% of producers said it's a bad time to make large investments in their farming operation, while just 15% reported it's a good time to make such investments.
In a follow-up question posed to producers who say it's a bad time to make large investments in their farming operation, 45% of them pointed to the increase in prices for farm machinery and new construction as their primary reason.
The Indiana Dunes National Park drew the second most visitors in its history last year. More than 2.8 million people flocked to northwest Indiana's lakeshore to climb the sand dunes, walk the trails, and enjoy the lake. It's a drop from 2021 when a record 3.2 million visitors entered the gates. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.